So I don't know what it is about me that lately I've been recording in my garage, but for some reason I feel more comfortable here. I just read a post on Instagram that said that anxiety doesn't have to be like an anxiety attack or something that you can actually see. That anxiety actually is also when you feel stuck and you feel like you are not good enough, and you're just stuck thinking that no matter what you do, it's like you're not good enough, and just sitting there and just feeling stuck. And I realized that if you go watch my other videos, you'll see that I'm actually talking about that. And how do we fight that? Without medication? Because I'm not gonna go to the doctor and say, hey, I'm having anxiety, I don't feel good enough, and they're just gonna give me pills, and then it's just gonna cover the issue. I'm just gonna sweep my problem under the rug, right? I don't want that. So I turn to God. I always turn to God, and all I do is, God, help me. Don't forget about me. Please help me remember who I am. And this is what I've been doing for these past days. And I share this because I know I can't be the only one in this world that feels like this. That you don't feel good enough, that one day you feel like you can conquer the freaking world, and then another day you feel like a complete different person. And that's my point right now, that I know that I'm not who I am right now. And maybe I'm already stepping in to being the person that I need to be. And I think that since I started recording again on YouTube, and I started telling you all how I feel, and I started telling you, just expressing my feelings, I guess that clicked something in my brain and started remembering. And I started remembering, it started reminding me of who I am and who I can be if I really want to. Because I was feeling really, really down, for real. I was feeling that I couldn't do it. I couldn't anymore. And I was just a failure to life. And I had my YouTube channel, but I wasn't uploading anything. I have my TikTok shop, and I just haven't promoted anything on my TikTok. It's crazy how the enemy attacks when you're trying to be productive, when you're trying to be the best version of yourself. It feels like you hear this voice that tells you can't, that you're not good enough, and that you're just dumb. Like your plans are not gonna prosper. But we always have to remember that God is the God of love, and God is the God of telling you that yes, you can. Through me, you can do anything. And see, I know that me coming up here on YouTube and expressing what I know and what I feel, what I think, what I'm going through, I know that this helps somebody else while it's helping me as well. And I wish that I had someone where I can open my YouTube and someone can tell me that they're struggling too, but hey, here I am pushing through. I wish I had someone that would tell me, right? Because sometimes we need to hear it. Sometimes we need to feel connected to other people and to know that we're not alone. And when I say that I am alone, I am 100% alone. I have no parents, I have no siblings, I have no cousins. I only have my family, which is my husband and my 3 kids, and they don't count because I need to be strong for them. My husband counts as emotional support, and he gives me as much emotional support as he can, but we're both going through difficult times, so I don't want to be a burden to him either. I accept what he gives me, his emotional support that he gives me, and I'm just so grateful that I have him. But what I mean as being alone is, how other people have, like, their sister or their mom, or a friend. I don't have that. I really don't. I only have YouTube, and I'm relying on that, and I am going to stick to that. And I know that God wants me to keep on recording because I can share. And the way that the enemy sometimes doesn't let me upload videos, it's crazy. I'm like, how hard is it just to upload a freaking video? How hard can it be? But sometimes my memory will be too full. Supposedly I'll delete like 1,000 videos and 1,000 pictures. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm serious. I deleted almost all my pictures on my phone just to upload my past video where I'm sitting in my car and talking about some struggles and just a really detailed video. So if you haven't seen it, I really recommend you go see it, because I'm being raw and I'm even crying. But that video wasn't, the enemy wasn't letting me upload it. I was like, now I'm gonna upload it, like you think you can, like, no, now I'm gonna upload it. So I took my time and I ended up uploading it, and I prayed to God and I said, God, if you want this video to go up, like, please help me. Like, I know that this is a good message. So it went up, and the first 2 minutes I had a comment, and that's what I said. I said, God, if it can touch at least one person's heart and I can change at least one person, then that means we won, that means that God has won. So that's my purpose, that's my mission, to touch people's hearts and to share as much as I can. So if you're struggling, if you feel like sometimes life is just so hard and you can't anymore, just remember that this is not you. This is not from God. These thoughts that you get, they're not from God. God is a God of love, and God is a God of support, and he will tell you, yes, you can. Through me, you can do anything. And if you're hearing that, like, oh my God, like, I'm a failure, and I say this because this is what I've been thinking, this is how I've been feeling these past days. And no, the enemy is wrong. You tell them to shut up, tell them to be quiet, and tell them that yes, I can. And even if you don't believe it, because I know you won't believe it sometimes, even if you don't believe it, just remind yourself. Watch motivational videos like these, where people, normal, real people, are telling you how they feel, so that you feel like, okay, I'm not alone. I'm not the only person that feels like this. They can overcome stuff. They can be hold on, they can be productive and they can be successful. So can I. All right, so God bless you guys. God bless you.